What's up everybody, my name is Martin and welcome to a new video. I know it's been a while and I have been quite busy recently with work and some other stuff, but I figured it's time to make some new videos, so let's dive right into it. First of all, I got myself this super awesome microphone. It was just a plastic case, but I put my regular microphone that I usually use for my camera in here. So as you can see, it's just that little piece. So now I have this awesome vintage microphone, which I really love. Recently I bought via Marketplace on the internet a Shure sw-109, and it is a British microphone thing from the Second World War. It was found on the Ginkelse heide in the Netherlands, and as you can see, there is quite a bit of rust in there and some mud, and it has some cracks. It doesn't have any cable anymore, so I figured it might be a good idea for this video to restore this piece a little bit and see if we can get it back in proper condition. I don't think I will be getting it back into working condition, but as long as I will get it back into what it used to look like, I think it's going to be a very cool project for this video. So I'm going to get some stuff from the DIY store, and then we can start this little project. Let's go! Okay, so I've washed it because there was still some dirt on there, and I went to the DIY store and I got some of this sugar putty, and it's basically pretty easy to use. So it's some clay like stuff. You just make it a little warm with your fingers, and then you can work it like clay. And I'm thinking to fill up these little crevices over here and maybe also right over there. And there's this rusty nut which have to come off, so I'm gonna figure out how I'm going to do that. Probably use an iron saw and get this out of the way so I can loosen it up. And we also bought a cable which I will be attaching on the bottom like so, and then like I said, I'm not gonna make it workable, but at least I'm gonna try to make it as good as the condition used to be 75, 80 years back. You also see this rusty hook here, but I think just of the aesthetics of it, I'm gonna leave that on. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to figure out how to get this nut off. Okay, so I got the nut loose, which is currently looking a little brass-like, and I managed to pull the cable out a little bit. So yeah, usually you would see, put the microphone away, a little spring on the cable between a nut and thing right here. A spring on the cable like here, like so. But I have been thinking and looking everywhere, but I just couldn't figure out anything that would be useful. So for now, I think I will leave the spring off. If I can find something in the future, I might add it, but for now I just can't help it to leave it off. So too bad, but yeah, we're gonna continue. And next step is that I want to try fix this earpiece a little bit, or mouthpiece. I don't really know how these things work. I think you will talk in like this, and then but let's try to figure out to finish the piece. And I have been using sucre in the past and I remember that it was always really easy to use. So you get it in these blisters. Currently I have grey, but I will spray paint the thing in the end anyways, so let's tear it open. It smells really industrial though, but it says in the package that you don't need gloves, so I'm not going to do that though. So yeah, you just mold it like that, knead it, then it will start to yeah, get a little bit loose. It's really clay-like, as I was telling before. Just gonna tear off a little bit, and then even a little smaller piece. And let's see, I'm gonna fill this gap up right here first, and for now it's it will leave my fingerprints on there, but I think as soon as it's hardened out you can just file it or sand it down so it will be all smooth. I wish I had a cup of water right here so I can dip my finger in it and then get all the sticky stuff off my fingers while I leave the rest on the microphone. Now there's a screw hole here in the bottom, as you can see right there. But yeah, I'm going to see how I'm going to fill that up. How I'm going to fill that up. Of course my battery just died, so yeah, preparations right once again. Yeah, I'll take a little bit more, trying to fill these gaps up a little bit better. Like so, because there's a big crack here, as you can see, between the rubber part and the plastic stuff that they used in the war a lot. Even though it's still grey, I think it will turn out pretty cool, because at least now all the gaps are going to be filled, and I will always also fill these gaps. So, like making a little worm, which I can squeeze in that crevice right over there, and then I'll just scrape it with my thumb to get it all nice in there. And then clean it up a little, which makes it look like this. And my finger won't be able to move in just a couple of hours if I leave the sugar on. Okay, I actually think this is starting to look pretty good though. Trying to smooth it out already a little bit, so I don't have to sand everything down. So this is maybe not the most interesting part, but if you want to get a nice result, you have to put in a little bit effort. Okay, like I said, I might be I'm going to sand it down anyway, so right now I'm going to fill up these gaps. Just gonna scrape it as I did on the side, so it will make everything smooth. The battle detective is texting me right now with a article from his website. I'm not sure which yet, but I'm going to check that out in a little bit. If you're interested in checking that website out, leave a link down in the comments so you can go to the website of the battle detective. He also has a really cool stuff on his website, and we've done some small things together, like in the video of where we went to Maastricht to find some old locations. Oh man, that was really a fun day. Yeah, I'm going to finish this up a little bit, and as soon as it hardened out, I'm going to take you on the process of making it a little nicer, and then the rest will follow, putting in the cable and stuff, and then things will be looking pretty good already, so see you in a bit. Okay, so currently it is like this, and I'm going to leave that for 24 hours, and then I'll come back to see what it turned out, and then we're going to work a little bit on the final things on that. In the meantime, we still have the nut and the cable, and of course I won't be able to put the cable inside and attach it somewhere, so I think I will cut up the rubber a little bit around the cable. Like so. Make sure there's a little bit of the wiring visible inside. Oops. Stir it up a little bit more. This should do. So now we have 3 workable pieces. I'm going to cut this extra off. Just check out. Maybe just use my little scissors on the multi-tool. This little multi-tool and I have been on a lot of fun trips, or maybe not trips, but we've been working on a lot of projects together, so yeah, I want to see if I can make a knot out of this, so when it hangs in there the cable won't be able to come out, but maybe I need some more cable, or see if my fingers aren't thick enough to put a knot in there. Okay, here we go. There we go. Once again, gotta grab my trusty multi-tool. This will do for now. And as soon as I'm going to attach the cable to the microphone, I will figure out a way to make sure this won't come out of the nut. So for now it will be sitting like this, and I can pull a little bit on it, but don't want to put too much tension on there because it will still come loose quite easily. But yeah, that's something for as soon as we're going to finish the microphone. So for now we have to wait 24 hours before the sugar has dried up. So it is 24 hours later and the sugar has dried. So currently it looks like this. I also used some green stuff right over there to yeah, fill up the hole that there was. And I think it was a better bet to use green stuff instead of sugar. But yeah, I'm gonna try it anyways like this. So right now I'm going to spray paint the thing, and then afterwards we're going to attach the cable once again. So yeah, I'll be right back with the painted result. So as you can see, I am dressed up in my British paratrooper uniform, and that means that it's time to show you the final result. So this is how it turned out. It's still a bit rough, but that also shows the age that it's in. You can still see that the metal part is still a bit rusty, but yeah, that's what I like. Now it looks old and worn. As you can see, there's also the cable on there. It looks old and worn, but in the meantime I tried to bring it a little bit back to its original state. Right here you should be able to still see the little letterings, as you can see right there. They're still quite good visible. So yeah, this is what it would look like. I'm super happy with the result, and of course this will make a nice attachment to my cabinet, or attachment, or yeah, I would like to call it. I can't really come up with the name, but yeah, I'm super happy with how it turned out. You barely see the screw sitting there. Now it looks like yeah, it's just how it's supposed to be. Also on the side here, and yeah, cable comes out nice like this. This brass nut came out really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.
I hear the